Ukraine now, where Prime Minister Yulia Timoshenko has withdrawn her appeal against the results of the country's presidential runoff. Viktor Yanukovych had been declared the winner, but the premier claimed the ballot has been rigged. Let's now cross live to Kiev, where our correspondent Alexei Yershevsky is following the events for us. Hello, Alexei. So how did Yulia Timoshenko explain her decision?
It is really hard to say, Marina, what actually went through Timoshenko's mind when she made that statement early in the morning. But she actually withdrew her claims against Viktor Yanukovych, against the fact that she believed that the election was rigged, that the second round runoff was falsified. Earlier she claimed that there was over a million falsifications in the east and the south of the country, and she took this appeal to the highest administrative court of Ukraine, which was reviewing the case on Friday. In the morning, when the court gathered for another session, she came up with a statement that she actually had no longer any wish to continue this litigation in court, this battle in the legal system of Ukraine. And it is really hard to explain why this happened, but the Iron Lady of Ukrainian politics, the Prime Minister herself, explained this, that she believed that the court was biased in its decisions, because on Friday the court actually said that it refused Timoshenko's claims and several main ways. That it said that Timoshenko's claims had not enough proof to say that the election has been falsified, and that's why early on Saturday morning she declared that she had no longer any wish to take part in this court, in this battle in the legal system of Ukraine. And here's what the Ukrainian Prime Minister had to say about that.
They were refusing to study our evidence. This morning at the High Administrative Court I withdrew my appeal. The whole process was anything but just. So we are waiting for a decision. If the court continues to consider this suit without us taking part, it will mean that they are determined to make the falsification legal.
At the same time, we understand that the court sessions will continue, and the Party of Regions, in fact, the one which is headed by Viktor Yanukovych, the presidential candidate, the one who is to hold an inauguration ceremony on February the 25th, next Thursday, is against the seizure of the legal battle, and it's insisting that the highest administrative court of Ukraine should continue its sessions and should, in fact, bring a legitimate end to this saga, to the presidential election saga in Ukraine. So far, we can understand whether the court sessions will continue and whether Yulia Timoshenko's statement in the morning would actually put an end to the power struggle. But of course, we're waiting for some more developments, which are coming every hour here in Ukraine.
Okay, Alexei. Well, as you just said, presidential election saga. Now, as we look back on it, why did the results of the presidential runoff actually end up in court?
Well, despite that, international and local observers deemed the election fair and said that the second round runoff was transparent. Yulia Timoshenko decided to take this to a legal battle in court. She said that she would not take people out into the streets, but at the same time she was unsatisfied with the results which the Central Election Commission of Ukraine announced on Sunday last week, and she said that she would never accept the decision of the Central Election Commission. Now she withdrew this appeal. Many experts have been saying that Yulia Timoshenko had actually no chance of having a third round of the election or a recount of the votes. But at the same time, as long as nothing has been predictable in Ukraine's politics for the last 5 years, everything could happen. Now with this appeal has been withdrawn, obviously this paves way for Viktor Yanukovych to become the president of Ukraine, and we are of course waiting whether the inauguration ceremony of Viktor Yanukovych would go ahead on Thursday next week, February the 25th, and of course we'll keep you posted with all the latest details.
Okay, Alex, thanks very much indeed for this update from Ukraine. Alexei Yershevsky there.